This is Gray Man Media content.
You may have heard stories and myths about Scotland. Almost every castle is haunted, and nearly every loch has some kind of spirit or monster story associated with it. Although not particularly scary or feared creature, the most commonly known example from Scottish folklore is, of course, the Loch Ness Monster, more commonly known as Nessie to the locals. Today on Wolf Takes a Bite, we're talking about the Loch Ness Monster.
I climbed into the hills.
I'm romantic. I would like Bigfoot to exist.
One type is about 3 feet tall, very dark, not humanoid at all, yet lizard-looking.
The creatures that I have seen mostly have been the greys.
To the search for truth, little grey men from outer space who actually abduct humans.
In 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to another episode of Wolf Takes a Bite. It is your host, John, the Lord Wolf, with my co-host, Devin, the Lord Gray.
Thank you. Hold your pause.
No, go ahead, keep applauding.
No,
No.
go on.
Go on. Oh, please go on. Anyway, no. So it's actually very important. I know we do that intro a lot, but it's very important today, and you know why?
Why is that?
Because we are talking about Scotland, my lad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, the accents will be horrible, the jokes will be even worse, and the quality of content will be fantastic.
Anyway, so Scotland.
Yeah, home of the lizard men.
Thought it was something else. Plesiosaurus, right?
Plesiosaurus, that is what they're called. I knew it was some fucking dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Other than myself.
Plesiosaurus rex.
Yeah, me and Plesiosaurus used to go back, because I'm also a dinosaur.
Ichthyosaur, that's the one that looks like a dolphin.
So, yeah, it's like herbivore based. Supposedly. Based.
Yeah.
It's like you're building a sauce.
Right. Yeah. It's creamy bechamel.
God damn it, that sounds good.
Yeah, I know, right?
I could go for some bechamel right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he just bechameled all over himself.
Oh, no.
Must be all that genie stuff we were looking up last week.
I don't recall.
Oh, you don't?
I plead the fifth.
And we go to his browser history. Pulled up his IP address. Yes. Okay, there we go. Yes, there it is.
Do not dox me, sir.
So Loch Ness Monster, man, I tell you, probably one of, I think your favorites. Isn't this one of your favorites?
Yeah, it's right up there, man. It's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. And I was a child. I definitely believed in Nessie, for sure.
So you don't anymore?
Undecided.
Undecided.
I mean, it's not like Aliens. Like, Aliens definitely 110%. Like, there's no question about that. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing, is that the ocean is so largely unexplored. Like, there is definitely creatures that we've never seen before.
Devin, it's not an ocean, right?
Yeah, it's a loch. It's AKA Scottish for lake. Yeah,
It's
I'm
a
aware.
lake.
Yeah. The words I just said. Yeah, I got it. But even that, it's there's enough of the ocean / lakes that's been unexplored.
Fair.
In mass.
Fair.
Plus, if you were to believe in any other conspiracy theory, aka the Hollow Earth theory, there's no reason to say that the Loch Ness doesn't connect to the ocean. There's no reason that can't be a thing.
And I will hopefully get to that in my notes. I actually have quite a bit, man. Like, there's a lot of ways I could have taken this, but I'm going very straightforward with this. Very informational.
All right.
Trying to. I will have
first for Wolf Takes a Bite.
To no shit. I will have some conspiracy theories in here, and I absolutely have some sightings, my guy. Because as with every cryptid I cover, the sightings are the proof.
Yes, of course.
So what is the Loch Ness Monster? Well, in 2019, there has been over 14 sightings of Nessie, and scientists have suggested recently that the Loch Ness Monster could in fact be a giant eel.
Whoa.
Delicious.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
I love you.
If there was an eel that big,
yeah,
bro.
We definitely already made sushi out of it.
I love unagi.
Salmon fish roll.
Eel unagi. Whether or not you believe in Loch Ness Monster to be a real thing or not, the mystery surrounding it is intriguing to everyone. And it brings lots of tourists to Scotland every year just to maybe catch a glimpse of this mysterious creature. However...
I back there in college.
Did you really? You went to college?
Hey, can we take a pause for just one moment?
Sure, why the fuck not?
It did?
No, it didn't.
Did you just stop it?
Oh my fuck! What position was I in?
What a cunt. You fucking bitch.
So anyway, where was I?
I honestly don't remember.
I'm surprised I got my leg that high.
Impressive, yeah.
And in 3, 2. So anyway, the Loch Ness Monster is a very famous cryptid, Devin.
I've never heard of it.
You just said you did! Don't do this to me, you gaslighter. You lake lighter.
Shut up.
Whatever. It is a very famous cryptid. Now, in which this creature, whose existence to some people is questionable, but to me is obviously totally existent. Some people think it's a log. A very big piece of driftwood. But tell me this, Devin. How does that piece of driftwood show up for 34 years?
Bro. I don't know.
Exactly. What the fuck? Calm Jericho down.
We have an hour.
I know.
Go.
You're telling me I'm not causing this.
Go. Oh yeah, I just spawned Derek in. You're right, bro. I just pulled the Pokeball right out my fucking belt. Fucking Derek Emerson, I choose you, asshole. You fucking prick.
You did the cheat code. Up, down, left, right. Derek Emerson.
Go.
Motherfucker.
So if I wanted to become a piece of driftwood, not me, of course, my friend. If I wanted to become
this shit again.
No, what do you mean? If a friend of mine wanted to become a piece of driftwood,
first you'd have to be born a tree.
For 35 years, well, they used to call me Redwood. I mean, my friends.
Oh, you know what's a really funny topic about that? I found the CD. Listen to this episode for more.
If you put any of that in without my consent, sir, I did not sign a model release form. You did. Anyway, so go on, tell me.
No, I just did.
You
had to be born Devin Gray and create a song called Redwood.
Redwood.
Still the dopest track ever laid.
Bars.
Got money on my mind.
All right, come on. Those words never came out of my mouth.
Anywho, he came up with it first. So the Loch Ness Monster is a very famous cryptid, which is questionable to some people. Obviously, they're full of shit. However, just to prove a point, had there ever been any concrete evidence to prove that it's real?
No.
The Himalayas have a Yeti. North America has Bigfoot. Mexico and South America have Chupacabra. And Scotland has Loch Ness.
First off, all those other things, maybe.
Why so itchy right now?
Chupacabra?
Don't ignore me. Go.
Chupacabra? Absolutely not. No, I never bought that story in the first place.
That was our best episode. What do you mean?
Vampires.
It was our second best episode, most listened to, okay?
It was the first episode. Of course it's the most listened to. Anyway, yeah, no, Yeti and Bigfoot I can get on board with.
But not Chupacabra?
No.
Give the Latino community something.
It's not against them. It's about a goat sucker. Yeah. I'm not buying that shit.
farms. Oh, that's such a good episode. Go back and listen to that.
Please tell me more about the Loch Ness Monster, the episode they all came to see.
I'm working on it. Cut, re-cut, and paste. All right, here. So the sightings of Nessie are usually described. Cut. The sightings of Nessie usually describe the creature as being large and green with pointed head and elongated neck that sticks out of the water, suggesting that it's a serpent-like creature.
Plesiosaurus.
Something like that, yes. That would be the accurate depiction of exactly what this thing has been drawn like.
Yeah.
However, a common belief is that the surrounding area had a surviving dinosaur, and the species is a plesiosaur.
Yeah, like
which lived in the Jurassic and Cretaceous period during 65 to 200 million years ago.
That's all.
That's all.
Yeah, just one of them existed.
Just hanging out.
All right, and then you mentioned that it was vegetarian, supposedly.
Supposedly.
I don't think something that large.
Has anybody been eaten alive in Loch Ness? Probably not.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you got something? You got proof?
Well, actually, there's one thing. As you can see from the photo below.
You have no photo.
As you can see from the photo right here, it kind of fits the description of the plesiosaur.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Now, in 2003, a plesiosaur verbatim was found on the shores of Loch Ness. Believe it or not.
Like
the skeletal remains of.
Oh, okay. Not fossilized?
But as the rocks around it are not fossil bearing, it was considered just another hoax. Interesting.
You know those Scottish people, they love their practical pranks.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah.
The potato famine.
If that's Irish, bro, you got it. Listen.
That was a joke on the Irish.
You can't.
That was the Scottish like,
They stole all the potatoes?
Yeah.
You're gonna start a race war.
Oh shit, was that secret leak? My bad. Speaking of leaks.
Please cut that.
Speaking of leaks, quench your thirst with liquid Death Mountain water.
Use the
You'll never
link.
leak again.
Or you'll do nothing but.
Or you'll pee indiscriminately everywhere. Anywho, the pleisiosaurs were cold-blooded, which in this case makes this theory even more unlikely that they would probably be able to survive in the waters of Loch Ness unless it and its ancestors evolved to survive in the cold waters.
Wow. It's 2 episodes back to back where this has happened. Oh, if you hit my dog, I'll hit you.
That was a perfectly aimed shot. Thank you. Plesiosaurs!
Yeah, that's that motherfucker right there.
Basically a giraffe fish.
Yes.
Something.
Giraffe fish, yeah.
That's a giraffe fish.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it crazy that giraffes don't know that plesiosaurs exist?
It is.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. And in this photo,
Yeah. Show me the photo.
you see,
Can I see it? Do you have it?
Yes.
It's not there anymore.
motherfucker.
Ah, the
And in this
famous
photo,
one.
you see the famous photo of
That was proven to be a hoax.
that bitch. No, it's not.
Yes, it was
How
proven.
did- how?
It was proven recently.
How?
I think the person who took the photo like admitted it. Can you,
Calm down!
sir?
Marker.
Can you stop jerking the dog off for a minute? Thank you.
That photo was proven to be a hoax.
I don't believe it.
Google it.
Cut, repaste, cut, fucking retake! Here's a photo!
Wow, the photo that was proven to be a hoax.
I don't believe it!
That's the third take. You guys didn't see it, but that was the third take of that. That's a fake photo, bro. He said it was like on his deathbed or something stupid.
He was just giving some shit. That's the real joke.
Yeah, it was his final practical joke on his deathbed. His last words were,
They'll never figure out if it was real or not now. That's the joke.
All right, so if I wanted to fake a photo for 35 years, not me, of course, my friend.
Talk to the person who made Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Got it.
So these sightings actually started off pretty early, Devin. The early and first and most documented sighting of the creature was in 565.
What?
The year 565.
What?
When the Irish monk Saint Columba came across.
And you nailed the pronunciation, by the way. Yeah.
Came across picked locals burying a man next to the river Ness.
I thought it was a lock.
It was a river then. In the year 565.
Yeah.
Upon inquiry, the Saint Columba was told that the deceased man had been attacked by an aquatic creature that attacked him and dragged him underneath the water. Henceforth, maybe Nessie's not a vegetarian anymore. Or wasn't to begin with. She might have converted. She could have converted, okay?
Well, you know, it got really popular in like the
80s and shit. Yeah, possibly. So here's the deal. St. Columba began by being the nice guy that he was and sent one of his followers into the river for a swim. But when he was approached by a monster, St. Columba reportedly made the sign of the cross and exclaimed, "Go no further! Thou shalt not pass!" He didn't quote Lord of the Rings, but he said, "Go no further."
Well, Lord of the Rings would be quoting him at that point because he came first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. "Do not touch the man. Go back at once. In the number of Padre de Santos, Pedro Santos."
And then Nessie was like, "Oh shit, that's a Christian. I better back the fuck up."
The monster then retreated back into the depths of the water.
You can't fuck with Christians, bro.
Can't fuck with Irish Catholics, bro.
They're Scottish. I don't know how I can be more clear.
Scottish Catholic. Whatever.
Bro, maybe it's a Freemason.
Son
It was
of a
part of the
bitch.
Scottish Rite.
The conspiracy demons. The monster then retreated back into the depths of the water. However, his tale comes from The Life of Saint Columba by Aduman, which was written about 100 years after the events are claimed to have taken place.
Wow.
Yes.
100 years.
Yeah. So the sightings of the monster increased massively in the 1930s, which is believed to be due to the upgrades to the road, which encouraged more visits in 1933. In 1933, George Spicer and his wife saw a creature across the road in front of them, which was supposedly 25 feet long.
Wow.
And about 10 foot wide.
They don't use foot in that.
You're
song.
right. Here's the conversion of what they actually quoted. He said 8 meters long and
Yes.
3 meters wide.
You gotta quit, man. Your accents are all over the place.
It's my canon. It had a long, wavy neck and no limbs. As you can imagine, they were quite shocked to see it moving across the road near the car.
Yeah.
Other sightings and photographs followed that year, with many being disregarded as other animals, such as otters. But in 1934...
What? Wait, what? They thought it was an otter?
No, they were...
An 8 meter long otter?
Yeah.
That's a big fucking otter!
It is Scotland.
No, I'm not buying any of that. I know river otters get big, but I don't think they're that big.
What about a lake otter?
A loch otter?
A loch otter. A otter.
How many otters?
How many otter jokes can we do?
Yeah. That's a lot. That's 2 in Gray Man Media history, which I feel like for
wasn't on
media
purpose. I
for
forgot
media
about that.
companies, that's a lot of otter jokes.
You ought to shut up about it.
I'm gonna fucking flip this table over.
Oh, it's a banger. Henceforth, the otters... I ought to continue. I'm sorry. I ought to continue.
Buy the otter shirt available on graymanmediacode.com right now. It was already available. This is independent from this show. I don't know how this happened.
And I forgot about it, but now the otter jokes will never cease. Henceforth, other sightings and photographs followed that year, with many disregarding them to be other animals such as otters. But in 1934, the image known as the Surgeonus photograph, the most infamous of all photographs,
Infamous because it was confirmed fake.
showed what is supposedly the first image of the neck and head of the monster above water.
Wow.
Now, the first image of the neck and the head of the monster is a London-based surgeon, Robert Kenneth Wilson, took 4 photos upon spotting the monster. Very difficult to take photos in rapid succession in 1934.
Yeah, I'd imagine camera technology probably wasn't great.
No,
Yeah.
as the photo shows.
Yeah. But it is your preferred medium of taking photographs.
I like the depth in which you see inside of the grainy photos, art appears.
I love the 4 megapixels per square inch.
Oh, it wasn't even 4 megapixels. It wasn't even a pixel. It was one picture, one pixel graph.
Yeah, yeah,
It was an imprint
yeah.
on a light bulb.
It really what it was is they just had to break out their stone tablets and start carving it.
The portraits took forever. There's a little bird inside just chiseling away.
Yeah, a bird.
Yeah, we call it tweeting.
I quit. I can't do it with you today. I'm so glad I had CBD earlier.
Oh, man. I just wish we were back in those days. Anyway, so anyway, so
Devin gets sick.
Whoa. Go back in time. One being sustainably less blurry than the others. Again, it was often dismissed that it was just driftwood or an animal like another otter.
Again with the otters.
It doesn't look like an otter.
It doesn't even look close to an otter. I don't give a damn.
Doesn't look like an otter.
See what I did there?
You can't handle the truth.
Because otters do dams. They build dams. You get it?
That's beaver, bro.
Oh, fuck, you're right. God damn it, I'm dumb. Fuck! God damn it. All right, go.
Oh,
go.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Move on.
So, throughout the years, it is subject to a lot of analysis and criticism, and it is believed that the photo was cropped to make it seem like the ripples on the water are waves, making the creature in the photo look a lot larger than what it really was.
But it was confirmed fake.
No, it was really waves. Further analysis of the photo also revealed the creature sweating over here. Also revealed that the creature had been dragged through the water, indicating its size to be about 3 foot long. It was rather later revealed to be a hoax, and it turned out that the most famous and earliest image of Loch Ness Monster was in fact just a toy.
Devin wins! Ding, 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 ding.
And then the guy on his deathbed said, "Ah, just kidding, it really is real." And
He
now
didn't read
nobody
that from the
knows.
script. You see that? He that was off the cuff. He didn't. That's not real.
A submarine with the head and neck attached to it might have
was a
been made
TikTok
out of
clip.
wood and putty.
That was a TikTok clip right there.
Which part?
It doesn't matter. I'll take care of it.
Okay, cool.
I can't wait to see the edits.
Jesus. It's gonna be clean.
Oh, I know. It always is.
What are we on time? No,
We're about to wrap
there?
up the video portion.
Okay, solid. I'm ready. Okay, cool. So talk slow.
We're cutting it so close. Let's go.
Not my fault. There have been many expeditions throughout the years, such as in 1987. 1 million euro was spent on an Operation Deep Scan, which involved 24 boats with sonar capabilities searching through the loch for an entire week, yet finding nothing.
You think it was sonar or sonar?
Sonar. In 2003, the BBC funded research of Loch Wolsing in 600 sonar beams and even used satellite tracking. Yet, they also found nothing. Not even a fish. So, it's efforts such as these that could not yield results and might make you wonder, what will it take to find Nessie?
What would it take? What would it take?
Origin of the name. In 1933, the Courier published an account of George Splicer's alleged sighting. Public interest skyrocketed, with countless letters being sent and detailing different sightings describing a monster fish, sea serpent, or dragon, with the final name ultimately settling on the Loch Ness Monster. Since the 1940s, the creatures have been affectionately called Nessie. And that does it for this portion of Wolf Takes a Bite out of Loch Ness Monster.
We fucking did it. Hey, you did it with us.
You did. Now, to hear the real information, some people call them conspiracies, but to hear the real information, join me on the audio-only portion of this podcast, anywhere podcasts can be found, such as iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, bitches. Devin?
Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Deuce is Nessie.
Hey, if you enjoyed that, you can listen to the rest of this episode wherever you listen to podcasts. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss another episode. For all thanks,
Mm.